Hey there, crypto traders and investors. It's Rod with Pal Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. It's Friday. Happy Friday, September 2nd. Hope you're well today. And in this short video, we're going to be discussing the possibility on whether or not we're going to see a true altcoin season beginning this September, or maybe even as early as October. I'm going to go over some of the reasons that I am anticipating this and what we could potentially expect for some catalysts. Before we get to it though, make sure to smash the like, help support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe and tick the bell to be notified on any future videos or when I go live. I made a post here in the Pal Group private chat community, and you can see here I listed off a ton of different catalysts that we can expect into September and October. Typically, September is not a very good month for crypto. I think there's 9 bearish months and about 3 or 4 bullish months, but essentially there's no guarantees, right? It could very well be bullish. I'm leaning bullish because of all of these factors. And if we just take a look at those factors and go through them here, I'll break down my thoughts and opinions on each one. So crypto regulations are expected this month from Congress. Ron Hammond from the Blockchain Association said that this is something that we can potentially see this month. And if you recall, the executive order said that it had to be, it would likely be sometime in September. Now, whether or not we see that happen in a week or 2 weeks, or, if they make any decisions on it this month, that remains to be seen. But with that interview with Thinking Crypto and Tony Edwards and Ron Hammond from the Blockchain Association, I am thinking that September could be the month where we get some regulations. At least we start to see chatter around it, and then leading into the midterms and potentially into the lame duck here into the end of the year. We'll see how everything shapes up in the midterms, and with regards to the polls and who's going to be taking that over and potentially taking over the Senate, the House. We'll see. Lots terrain to be seen on that front, but stay tuned on that. Also, September 13th is scheduled for the XLS 20 amendment on the XRP ledger, and there was an update that little over 88% of the validators are voting in favor of. So as we know, we have to have over 80% of the validators approve it, and then it has to remain above 80% for a period of 2 weeks. If it drops below 80%, the timer resets, and then it has to follow another 2-week period, right? So right now it's at 88%. I think it's pretty much a guarantee that we're going to see that approve. Again, there's no guarantees in life, especially in the financial market. The only guarantee is there's no guarantees, but as close to 100%, in my opinion, as possible. I don't think there's going to be any issues with that getting passed. So again, NFTs coming to the XRP ledger, and that will alter the XRP ledger forever. Also, on September 15th, we have a tentative merge scheduled for Ethereum to proof of stake. So again, lines up well with my alt season prediction, and that could potentially be what starts the flippening of Ethereum and Bitcoin. We know that the market cap is not that far off from Bitcoin at the moment, and a lot of companies have, and countries have these ESG concerns. And with this proof of stake merge, that's going to reduce the energy consumption of Ethereum by 99.95%, right? The fees are going to stay super high at the moment. That's not going to alter any of the fee structure. But again, the fact that we're seeing that energy consumption go down is a big deal breaker for a lot of companies and countries and things like that, with all these mandates with regards to ESG, environmental governance, and social. That's a big problem, right? And that's going to only add fuel to the fire that Ethereum could potentially pass Bitcoin in terms of market cap, not price, but market cap. Also, Flare Networks launching in the next couple of weeks, and that's going to bring DeFi. It's built on the XRP ledger, so we're going to have DeFi, smart contracts, all that type of stuff. That's going to be a huge catalyst, in my opinion. Also, potential for a Ripple versus SEC settlement this month. A lot of speculation from a lot of different analysts saying that this could be the month that we see a settlement. The chart's lining up for a potential breakout, and we know that summary judgment could be just around the corner. So if we were to see a settlement, one would think that it would be at some point this month before it goes to full adjudication and it goes to trial, right? If it does go to trial and we don't see a settlement this month, that increases the odds that this could go the full mile, and likely won't see the case end until March or May of next year, where it goes to, like I said, where it fully goes to trial and we have a decision from the Supreme Court and from the judge, right? But as we know, 95% of cases or more that the SEC brings against other companies, we know that 95% of them or higher end in settlement. So the odds are in our favor that we could potentially see a settlement this month before we go to summary judgment. Also, the altcoin season index is at 90. This was something that we were lacking in the previous bull market when Bitcoin topped out. We topped out at about 70K, and then we were lacking on this indicator. So we never really got our true altcoin season. But as you can see, we're sitting here at 90 on the altcoin season index, which is looking really, really good. Again, this is something that we were missing last time around, and we're starting to get that here now as a potential laggard. Also, BTC.D, the Bitcoin dominance, is close to losing 39% and confirming a monthly descending triangle. And this is just a bearish continuation pattern where we see a reversal to the downside. You can see here that we broke out of this pattern, but it could have been a nasty bull trap and fake out before we get the real move. And look how dangerously close we are to confirming it. In order to confirm it, we need to lose 39% on Bitcoin. And it's funny how this is lining up with the Ethereum merge, right? XRP, potential case settlement, Ripple settlement, and that would be huge for XRP. Potentially clarity on XRP going forward. They might get slapped with a pretty big fine for the early on years, right? From the first couple of years, maybe 2012 to 2015 or something like that. But then all future sales of XRP will no longer be deemed as a security, and then that will give it the first clarity among any crypto, full-blown legal clarity in the US, and that will open the floodgates like you wouldn't believe into XRP. We know that there's tons of banks sitting on the sideline just waiting for that regulatory clarity. So again, all of that, NFTs coming to the XRP ledger, and then all of what I've said so far just adds fuel to the fire, and pretty astonishing, right, that we're seeing the chart line up here with the Bitcoin dominance. And if we do lose 39%, that is the key level. If we lose 39%, the measured move here of this target of the descending triangle would take us down to about 30% dominance. A lot of experts calling for a drop below 30%, and that would be extremely bullish for the altcoin market. Also, DXY, the US dollar index, hasn't consolidated on the monthly now in 8 months in a row and is likely due for a massive pullback. This would be very bullish for crypto and stocks, and we know that is attributed, a lot of the weakness has been attributed to the strength in the dollar, the DXY. It's basically a basket. It's comparing the dollar to a basket of different currencies, about 6 different currencies. The euro, it's not the buying power. It's not necessarily the dollar getting stronger. It's just compared to a list of about 6 other currencies, right? But again, we haven't consolidated since January. We know that we're due for a massive pullback. Nothing goes straight up forever. And we haven't consolidated now, like I said, it's going on 9 months, right? So what I think could potentially happen is we see consolidation in this month or next month, and then we get our true alt season. But the key support level that we're going to be watching is 104.63. That's the low of last month. If we lose that, we start consolidation. Consolidation just means we're losing the low of the previous candle. So if we lose that, that's going to be the first time in almost 9 months. So we're coming on a year now, and I think that we could see a pretty big pullback. Maybe we come back down and we even form a lower high and a lower low. We could confirm a monthly downtrend, but essentially we have this green dotted line here, which is our uptrend support line, and we'll be watching for this previous resistance here to act as new support. So I think 102 also lines up with EMA 12 there, that yellow line, and then EMA 26 there, that white line at 98. So I think that once we do start monthly consolidation, we could see a pullback to that 102, 100 level and just be looking for a monthly higher low. So again, all of this lining up quite well, and again, could be one massive firework display leading into this month and into October and then into the midterm elections. Going to end it there though. If you could smash like on your way out, if you think I earned it today, I would appreciate it, and subscribe, tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.